they fail in the last couple minutes. And ironically, they fail because of a question you were taught to ask. Good conversations don't die from bad selling. They die from bad decision moments. And this is why good calls still die. Because most sales training teaches what to say with confidence, and they also include objection handling, of course. But very little teaches how decisions actually form when stakes are real. And here's the simplest truth I've learned over decades. People don't decide logically, then feel emotional. They decide emotionally and then explain it logically afterward. When a buyer hesitates, it's not because they suddenly become analytical. It's because the emotional clarity they had just disappeared. And most sellers cause that without realizing it. Not by pushing too hard, but by removing the structure at the worst possible time. Because when people hesitate, it's usually emotional confusion, not logical disagreement. And these are the phrases that kill momentum. And these phrases are taught everywhere. So, what would you like to do next? Where do you want to go from here? So, with all that being said, these sound polite, they sound respectful, they even sound non-pushy. They also quietly kill decisions. And here's why in plain English. At the moment of decision, the buyer is already holding risk, uncertainty, fear of regret, ego protection, amongst others. Then we say, okay, now you, the buyer, decide everything. We throw it all back on the buyer. And that's not empowering. That's completely overwhelming. When the brain feels responsible for too much risk at once, it chooses the safest option, delay. It defaults to the primary decision-making processes they have used for the last 10, 15, 20 years. And that's why I Need to Think About It shows up so consistently. Not because the offer changed or was wrong, but because the decision environment collapsed at the worst moment in the conversation. When decisions feel heavy, the brain chooses delay, not clarity.